guys, this is Kristen. I'm coming at you live from Bethera in South Carolina. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday. As you are hopping on, say hello in the comments below. If you are watching live, you can put the number 1 in the comments. And if you are watching on the replay, put I miss you, and I will let you know that I missed you also. Like I said, I'm coming into you from South Carolina, so please, please, please let me know where you guys are tuning in from, and I hope you guys have had a great weekend so far. I wanted to hop on here real quick and share with you guys. I've been getting tons and tons of questions from you guys asking me specifically what it is that I do. I tell you that I am a former elementary school teacher. I taught for over 10 years. I'm retired from teaching to build a business on social media. So what does that look like? What is it? How exactly does that work? And is it right for you? So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, definitely stick around. Drop a me in the comments below, or you can DM me the word biz, and I'll be happy to answer any questions that you guys have. I'm here to help. Like I said, this opportunity has literally shifted my life over the last almost 3 years. Now, as you guys are just hopping on, hey Tara Lynn, hello Patty. Hi, Magic Candle. We're going to, I'm going to tell you just briefly kind of where my journey started. And everybody's story, I want to remind you, is different. We've got people that start and do exactly what it is that I do with little to no experience, even with the products that we share with the world, okay? And so my story starts, I was a consumer of the product. I actually was a former teacher. I'm a mom of 2. If you guys have kids, let me know in the comments below how many kids you have, how old they are. Riley is 15, Sophie is 10. We've been on this journey for almost 3 years now, so you can do the math on what they were, what their ages were when I first started. But I was a 2nd grade teacher, and I was exhausted. I was working a lot of hours, and this was right in the midst of the pandemic. I had started working on a better version of me. I don't know if any of you mamas can relate. I feel like us mamas, we sometimes feel like we take care of everybody else, and then we kind of just take care of ourselves at the end. And that was kind of what would happen with me. Packing on some pounds, and so I started on a wellness journey and came across this amazing product, exogenous ketones, that literally shifted my life. If you are interested in giving the ketones a try, whether or not the business opportunity is right for you, I think that everybody should drink ketones. They give you energy, they help with focus. I started them for fat loss, but I still drink them even today. And even if I didn't do the business, I would still drink them because my day is so much better whenever I run on ketones. My brain works better, I'm more productive, I stay focused. I don't know if any of you can relate to like that midday fog, you know, like in the middle of the day when you're like, I don't think I can take one other step. Ketones help to alleviate that issue for you. You can focus, you can get what you need to get done. They also help with energy, and I love all of that. And one of my favorite other benefits that I love about them are appetite control. I don't feel like I have to snack all day long whenever I'm drinking my ketones. So as my story continued to go on, I saw some benefits of the product. I fell in love with it, and I naturally started talking about it. And so I started to share with the world about ketones. I started talking about the recipes that I was making. And naturally, I ventured into the content creation space. And I don't know how active you are on social media. I don't know how aware you are on what influencing looks like, but UGC content is on the rise. People are starting to become more and more aware of the ability to make money using social media as an outlet. A lot of people are even just starting doing it for fun. It's really cool to see a lot of the people in networking that I have done. I've made a lot of friends, built a lot of relationships with people across the globe, and a lot of people are even just people like stay-at-home moms that really, they're kind of just looking for an outlet. They're looking for something that's fun. They're looking for something to do, and so they hop on maybe a TikTok app, or they hop on Instagram, and they literally are just sharing different parts of their life with the world, and they have learned to monetize. And that's pretty much what I've done. So I started by building a business using food. I love you too, Amber. I started building a business using food. My content surrounded that idea. That does not mean that you have to do the same. I can teach you and train you how to build a business using what you are already doing in your life. If that sounds good to you, can you comment the word biz down below? I'll tell you, in just 6 months, our team was able to replace my teaching income. I was able to quit my full-time job, and I was able to begin working from home, which I don't know if that makes a difference to you or if that sounds like something you're interested in. I see you, Joy. If you'll send me a DM, I'll be happy to give you those information. My phone number is actually in my bio. If you'll send me a text, I can get you the info right away and we can chat about your goals. I can't wait to support you through this. It is incredible. Guys, not only was I able to replace my teaching income, I was also able to earn an $800 car bonus on top of commissions to pay for a car of my choice. And I can teach you how to do the same thing. So how do I do it? Because everybody starts from the bottom, everybody works their way up. And the beautiful thing is that you're going to have a team that's going to support you, and you're also going to get my mentorship to help you through this so you are not alone. See, unfortunately, there's a lot of people who are trying to do this thing on social media. They're trying to grow a business. They're trying to get brand deals. They're trying to do all the things, and they're figuring it out as they go. You actually are in a great place because you're going to learn from someone who has already done it and can teach you how to do it too. Does that sound good? Give me a thumbs up if that sounds good to you. So how do I make my money? First of all, you need to get partnered with a brand. Okay, I already have the brand for you. Don't stress out about that. Secondly, you need to create content. I will teach you how to build a brand using what you already know about your life. You can talk about your interests. You can talk about the things that you are good at. You can talk about your hobbies. You can talk about your kids. You can talk about literally anything. Okay. I've got people who build a brand based on the fact that they love to go camping. I have friends and team members that love to build a brand based on the food that they cook for their family. I have teach and train people who build a brand and talk about their mental health. There's all sorts of different things. It's going to literally be an extension of your life. And so when you partner with the company that I have with you, we're going to teach you how to use the product. We're going to teach you how to drink the product because it's going to make you think and clear. Like, it's going to do something to your brain that you've never experienced before, okay? It's going to help you to think any way that you can be productive. So not only are you going to have the experience, the benefits of the ketones, but you're also going to have the ability to share those with the world, make some money, and have fun doing it. If that sounds good, drop a yes in the comments below. So what do you do to start, okay? What you do is, I started just because I wanted to drink my ketones for free. So if you're the person who you're already drinking ketones and you want to learn how to drink them for free, I talked about this the other night on live video. This is a great way to do it. I actually, because I was a product of the product and was already starting to talk about what I was experiencing and how amazing this product was, I immediately started earning my ketones for free just by referring to 2 customers. So you'll not only get your product for free, but you'll also make commissions on top of it. And I love because when I started, what I realized, number one, is I needed to get my product for free. But secondly, I didn't have anything fun in my life. Now, let me know in the comments below what it is that you do for fun. Does anyone here, do you guys have something that you do that you absolutely love? You like to work out? You guys like to cook? Do you love to go? Do you like to travel? Like, let me know in the comments below, what are those things that you absolutely love? And that can be a part of your brand. For me, it was cooking. I also happen to be a mom, but as I went along this venture, I realized that, man, I don't have any hobbies, and I learned a lot about myself. And so maybe that's you. Maybe you're that person where you're lacking fun in your life. Maybe you're lacking a challenge. Maybe you're like me where it's been a while since you've checked something off the list or you've tried something new. This to me was that way of like, man, I can grow, I can stretch. Not only that, my mindset was impacted. We teach you how to personally develop. If you don't know what that means, we teach you basically how to become a better human being. This is not one of those places where we're going to teach you those, like, I know some of y'all, you probably have tried some of these side businesses before. If you have, drop a me in the comments below. Maybe you have gone out there and you've tried those at-home parties where you lugged all of the product into the back of your car and then you drove 45 minutes to an hour to someone's house and then you were scared half to death because you didn't want to talk in front of people and you were like, I don't even know the words I'm saying. All that stuff, right? Like, you know what I'm talking about. I've been there. I've done that. And then no one bought anything from you, and you had to load all the products back up, and then you had to drive all the way back home, the drive home of shame, and you get home and your family's like, well, did you make any money? And you're like, well, no. It's not like that, okay? What we do is we teach you how to show up consistently on social media. It's fun, okay? And you can do this. Some of you are asking, like, how long is this going to do? I already work a full-time job. No big deal. Listen, I worked a full-time job when I first started doing this. Remember, I was teaching in the midst of the pandemic. I was working over 12-hour days every single day, and I figured out a way to make this work within 1 hour a day. Do you have an hour in your day to commit to something that could potentially change your life? I know that I have to be speaking to someone here. And so maybe for you, it's you want to make a little extra cash because you want to go on vacation for your family. If you're like me, a couple of years ago actually, our family really had never been on an actual vacation other than the one time that we took out a loan to take our kids to Disney. Does anyone relate to that? Like, for me, it was difficult because as a kid, I never went on vacation. I remember, because we lived in South Carolina. Maybe some of y'all relate to this. I don't know if y'all have ever been on vacation before, or you struggled as a kid. You didn't have a whole lot of money growing up. We did not have a whole lot of money growing up, okay? And I remember distinctly in South Carolina, this is terrible. Y'all are going to go, Christin, you're awful human. I'm sorry. This just is the way it is, okay? Don't come at me. But when I was a kid, we live in South Carolina, which is Hurricane Alley, and every year around hurricane season, I would literally hope that there would be a hurricane that was coming so that we would evacuate, because what that meant for our family was that we got to go somewhere else. We were literally forced. Isn't that terrible? Go ahead and laugh at me if you want to. Drop some laughing emojis in the comments below. It's the mind of a child, okay? Now, obviously, I wouldn't think that way nowadays, but back then, we didn't go on vacation. So Christin prayed for a hurricane to come. Hi, Carrie. Christin prayed for a hurricane to come so that she could go sit in a hotel room. There's something wrong with that. See, some of you right now, you maybe would love to be able to take your family on vacation. Since I started this business, I've done more traveling than I have ever done in my life. Maybe for you, it's not travel. Maybe for you, it's a little bit more than that. Maybe for you, the inflation that's happening recently, maybe you're struggling. These eggs are outrageous. Hey, Lynn, all these eggs are completely outrageous. They cost way too daggone much money. Okay, now, some of you are struggling to put food on the table. Some of you are having to decide whether to put gas in your car or pay for the groceries for your family to feed your children. That is not okay. Let me teach you how to create an income in the spare time of your day, literally an hour a day. Let me teach you how to supplement the income that you have. See, when I first started, what was happening is, we weren't going on vacation. We were barely paying the bills. It was like one of those, we paid bills and there wasn't a whole lot left over. Anyone else relate to that? Drop a me in the comments below. I was paying all of our bills on time, but it was like, man, I felt like I was just working my life away for nothing. Like, it was just constant. We were just going to work, coming home, praying for bedtime, going to work, coming home, praying for bedtime, and doing the same thing over and over and over again. And I knew that there had to be a better way. And so whenever I first joined, my first goal was to earn enough income so that I could pay off medical bills. Some of you have some bills that are looming over you that you're like, I don't know how I'm going to get rid of these because I'm literally going from month to month paying the bills that I have, and these are extra, and I don't know how I'm going to be able to do that. And so maybe that's you. Maybe you are looking for a supportive community. Maybe you're looking for someone who's going to pour into you and love you and pour that belief into you that maybe you possibly don't have in yourself. We can be that for you. And so I want to share an example of something that has literally shifted my life. We actually have a call in just a couple of days on Tuesday, and I would love to invite you. Maybe you're sitting here and you're watching and you're thinking, gosh, I think maybe that sounds like something I would be interested in, but I'm not quite sure. How about I give you an opportunity to be a fly on the wall? You can see what it's like to be on my team. How we mentor, how we train, how we show up together as a family, how we do things. Well, you'll be able to sit there. You don't have to turn your camera on, okay? It's a Zoom call. You don't have to turn your camera on. You don't have to unmute. We're not going to make you do any of those crazy things, okay? I mean, you definitely can if you want to. We're going to offer you an opportunity to ask questions if you would like. But we're going to share some things with you. We're going to be able to see what it's like to be a part of my team. And then we can chat. We can ask more questions if you would like. Or if you know, hey, listen, Christin, I've been watching you for a while and I see the potential. I see the impact that this opportunity has had on your family, and I want to see what it can do for me. Listen, I know what it's like to struggle, and I know what it's like to feel like there's more month than there is money, and I know what it's like to not feel like you're giving the best version of yourself to your family, and you know that there's more out there, but you're just not quite sure what that looks like. Go ahead and comment the word biz below. We'll go ahead and start having a conversation. Still come on Tuesday, and then we'll continue to talk. no pressure. We do have several different options that we can use in order to get started. We'll talk about those when the time comes. But most of all, I just want you to know that this opportunity has literally changed my life. Not only have I been able to quit my full-time job, I was able to allow my husband, who worked on every other weekend, and most of the time, even the weekends that he was off, he was working 12-hour shifts, coming home 9 o'clock at night, missing out on birthday parties, missing out on family dinners on Sunday. He was missing out on so many things in our girls' lives. And I made it my mission whenever I was able to replace my income and I was able to teach or to quit my job, I knew beyond a shadow of a doubt I wanted to provide the same opportunity for my husband. And I'm happy to share with you guys that a little over a year and a half ago, he was now able to quit his job, and both of us have been work from home parents. We don't have to worry about sick days. We don't have to worry about calling in to a boss and asking for permission when one of the girls, like Sophie, broke her foot the other day. We don't have to ask or think twice about showing up to an event that might have spurred up on the very last moment. We have the flexibility in our schedule, so we know the impact that this can make, and we definitely want to see what it can do for you. So if you got value out of this, please drop the word value. Again, comment the word biz if you're interested, or if this video is maybe not for you, but you're listening and you're going, I don't know if this is for me, but it might be for somebody that I know. If it is for someone that you know, please share this video with them. I see you, Amanda. Will you send me the word biz? Send it to me in a DM, okay? My phone number is actually in my bio. You can send me a text and I'll respond right away. Comment or tag your friend in the comments below, or send this video even better to them. If you're watching on TikTok, I know the replay is not going to be available, but it will definitely be there on Instagram and on Facebook, so you can find both of those links in my bio. If you'd like to go back and rewatch it, maybe you have questions, send me a message. I'm an open book. I'll be happy to share those things with you. I am super excited about what 2023 is going to do for our family, and I cannot wait to see what it's going to do for yours as well. So I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your Sunday night, and I will see y'all next time. Have a great night.